CPAs, they really work hard, and you cannot fault how they try to do their job, because it's like they get rammed into this individual tax season at April, and then they have corporate tax in October, and they're always in these very short 3-month crunches, right? And to be thoughtful around that is to make sure that your wealth advisor is sitting down and knows that tax firm and knows how they essentially work, how they can essentially help them, what value they can provide during that year to make the process simpler. And just like the easiest thing is to really coordinate documents, because most CPAs just think, well, everybody understands what's got to be sent in. It's all obvious, right? Well, it isn't, right? There's a 1095A, there's the 1099 SSA. There's all these names for all these forms that the IRS has, which is hundreds of them, and they don't make sense to most people, right? So having the ability to understand what is needed for that person's taxes, whether it's W-2s, whether it's Schedule C for their overall business, whether they are going to itemize on Schedule A, all these components are really critical to really understanding how you're going to help that client make sure that they've got the right information in. Because guess what? Wrong information, wrong taxes, right? So you're not going to be able to solve a bad situation once it's essentially started. The real key to this is to really make sure that you're doing everything up front to make sure the numbers are absolutely correct. All right. The last thing to look for that I think is really critical is, how is that CPA organized? Do they have a good front end system that focuses on what you need, that focuses on how to retrieve the documents safely? Do they have a very easy way to get that information into their tax system? Do they have a good tax system? Are they on an old antiquated system, or are they on a newer one? All those things will help you understand whether they can give you that high-end service or whether they can't. So, and there are so many great people out there that do this. It's about figuring out what you need and matching those needs to that specific CPA.